Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. Binge Pipe is the streaming service that's ready for tomorrow. Or, to rephrase that, the Binge Pipe streaming service will be ready tomorrow. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody in Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
Binge Pipe content is like glitter. You'll never be rid of it. Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, become one with the data.
My name's Cookie Masterson, and due to a landslide vote, we're going to skip my song. Look to your left, look to your right. One of these people is stupider than you. Okay, let's begin.
Time for question 1.
First, ye old diners, drive-ins, and dives. If Guy Fieri uses the traditional English definition of town, what must his flavor town include? A flavor fountain, a flavor market, a flavor cathedral, or a flavor jail? So what'd you pick? To paraphrase Fieri, this answer is bomb.com wrong. A town, according to traditional English standards, is a village with a fair or market. I thought an English town, by definition, had to have a little old lady solving local mysteries.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, singles night at the watering hole. Picture it, a suitor with an impressive neck beard decides to go full alpha and approach the fastest mammal at the bar. He tips his fedora and says, "M'lady, m'lion, m'llama, or m'leopard seal." What'd you guys pick? Alpaca it in and go home. Seals swim at an impressive rate, but not enough to seal the deal. Lions have been clocked running 50 miles per hour in short sprints. Sorry, animals, it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't graze here.
Why don't we do it for free?
Up next, hardcore relief. And you're gonna feel so much better after this dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a part of a toilet or a type of pleasure aid sold by the adult novelty company Doc Johnson. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a toilet part or a type of pleasure aid. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. Flapper. C-ring. Wax ring. Ball cock. 9-inch stroker. Y'all kind of stunk up the place. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
This one's called 421-771-140. Hoo boy, that string of numbers makes me uneasy. 421-771-140. I can't help but feel like the things I'm saying here will have a special relevance in this question. Well, no use putting it off. What were the first words I said right after reading that string of numbers? Oh man, hoo boy, uh-oh, or mama likes. Let's see how that shook out. Hoo boy, I think you got this one wrong. Want a hot tip on a right answer? I pretty clearly said hoo boy. Sorry I made you think about numbers for a second. Take a good look at Fortnite night. You know, I have this hilarious question about the game Fortnite, but I feel bad about the bait and switch from the last question, so what was that long number from the last question? 477-22971-2 411-09885. Okay, what'd you pick? That's the number. Shame we'll never get to that Fortnite question now. That was a good one. Round one is history. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
What would we do without you? The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have Where About Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English yoga class? An unsuspecting Canadian golf course staff? Or an unsuspecting Australian bachelor party? Who picked what? Farewell, Felicia. The Murray River is Australia's longest river and the third longest navigable river in the world. Jeez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Feast your eyes upon this. Cashing in on your international friendcation. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, head in the game. Look at this here gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. France hike, no buddies, cha-ching, and pay no attention to that punctuation. Let loose, be free. Don't worry what others think. Move your body as if people have their eyes closed. Okay, pencils down. Player 1. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. At least one of you got it. Okay, let's move along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Try this on for size. Y'all ready for this? Look at me go! I'm rolling, yawing, and pitching. What am I? A kitten, a cowboy, a softball player, or an airplane? Okay, who chose what? Rolling, pitching, and yawing are aviation terms linked to lateral, vertical, and longitudinal motion. It's time for I'll sleep when I stop respawning. I almost forgot I have that Fortnite question from earlier in the game. If I played Fortnite for a fortnight straight, how many hours would I have spent not doing anything else? 224 hours without showering, 336 hours without pooping, 512 hours without any REM sleep, or 421-771-140. Hope you like what you picked. You don't need to remember that number anymore. That question is over. We're doing the Fortnite question now. Focus. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. A fortnight is 2 weeks, which is the same as 14 days, or 336 hours. I always make sure to take plenty of breaks to hydrate, stretch my legs, and change my diaper. Behold, synchronized spiking. This is a two-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And Part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or 2004 and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring. And how'd we do? Nope, I mean, it was boring, but then they introduced beach volleyball. It was this one all along. Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, what did Dorothy warn me about again? Good luck. One's got it! Excellent job, Player One. You won. What are you waiting for, my validation? Get out of here!
You don't know Jack!
Mr. Mayor, that octopus has a family.
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
Wait, oh my god, this Chinese takeout place, this isn't a normal restaurant. Look at the roof. It used to be a Pizza Hut. It used to be a Pizza Hut!
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Truth Talk 23/7.
This is Nate Shapiro, the host of Binge Pipe's new live talk radio channel, Truth Talk 23/7.
Truth Talk.
Bringing you the real dirt on what's really happening 23 hours a day, 7 days a week. Except for holidays and the third Wednesday of every month, which we also take off to get the studio cleaned. Truth Talk 23/7.
Truth Talk.
Your only source for the stories everyone else is too afraid or too corrupt or has too much journalistic integrity to tell you.
Truth Talk.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm Rose. I'm an audio segment producer on the game. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that Cookie records all of the ors in his questions separately. So, like, for a question like this...
Is it bonk, 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 wobble, wobble, wabba, auga? Or, ooh, mommy?
Cookie prefers to record all of the ors for the whole game in one 6-hour recording session. Here, take a listen.
All right, now recording ors 425 through 500. or. No, or. Yeah. Or.
I don't know why he insists on doing it that way. It's a lot of extra work.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe would like to express its deep regret for investing in You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, this isn't a bubble market, we swear.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and the day I give up this job is the day I die. At least that's what Binge Pipe tells me. I can just tell from your names that each of you is delightful company on a promenade. Okay, runners, on your marks.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, for whom the doorbell tolls. Knock, knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock-knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who? Let's see who got it. Orange, you glad you didn't guess banana? William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase, knock knock who's there, to set up a joke in recorded history. This bit is almost as good as when Hamlet contemplated why the fowl trespassed the country path.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? The dessert that dare not speak its name. It's true that we can't have our cake and eat it too, but let's say you wanted to eat your cake, then have it, later. You have your reasons, okay? I'm no one to judge. In progression, how will your cake change its name before you can have it back? Cake bolus chyme poo, cake troche bile poo, cake amylase lipid poo, or cake glomblum cecum poo? Okay, let's take a look. After food is chewed, it's known as bolus, then in the stomach it becomes chyme, before legally changing its name to poo. And the best part is, it's all yours. You can have it.
Why don't we do it for free?
I call this one Fieri Fedora Frenzy. And grab your passport to Flavortown because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read 7 things. For each one, you tell me if it's a ska band or one of celebrity chef Guy Fieri's signature dishes. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between ska or Guy Fieri. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Trash can nachos. Real big fish. Cherry poppin' daddies. Holy haluska. Skankin' pickle. Baltimore beef bad boy. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All right, a majority of you deserve my praise, but you failed the best.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you, my question for.
Introducing, trying to find the Laffy Taffy writing team on LinkedIn. What would be written on a Laffy epitaphy wrapper? No apples were harmed in the making of this taffy. Dear consumer, I long for your soft, wet mouth in loving memory of banana, or jab into outer thigh and push down firmly. So who got it? Oh, you tried so hard. An epitaph is a short phrase written or put on a tombstone. Kind of like what Willy Wonka had to write after he murdered all those kids in his factory. Here's one for you. I go for the robot sex, but I stay for the heavily telegraphed plot twists. What should HBO title a Westworld spin-off if the producers wanted the title to contain an ordinal direction? Eastworld, Upworld, Southwestworld, or what's this? Player 2 dropped a screw on you guys. Ever try reading backwards? You're about to. I love this part. The ordinal directions on a compass, also known as the intercardinal directions, are southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast. And in Southwest World, you can go to all the Arizona Cardinal games you want, and marijuana is mostly legal in some parts of it. Expert screwing, Player 2. Here's that cash. That's it for round 1. Show me that scoreboard.
Currently, Player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from Baby Got Back sleepers. Which mattress company features a butt in its logo? Casper, Serta, Tempur-Pedic, or Sealy Pop? So watch out. Player 3 decided to screw. Hashtag, you're it. Let's see how that shook out. You must be a podcast listener. Tempur-Pedic's logo includes a person sleeping on their side with their posterior exposed. Don't tell anyone, but that person is me. Yeah, I modeled for it back in college when I was really desperate for cash. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Here's your extra cash.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Coming up next, soup, there it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Faux Shizzle, the Po House, Forget About It, or a good old-fashioned Ho Down? Brace yourself. My friends, Player 2 has unleashed the screw. Who else is tired of these boring old names? And how do we do? Oh no! Let me show you something. This delicious soup is pronounced pho. If that name's taken, you could call your restaurant Go Pho Yourself. Yeah, that screw is a good move, Player 2. Spend this wisely.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question where Cookie gets mad or a question where Cookie gets even? Use your device to select your preference. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
And now, a question where I get mad. When I'm angry, I like to yell character names from Mad Max Fury Road. Which of the following is not something I would yell in anger? Furiosa, Nux, Slit, or Trumbo? Okay, let's take a look.
Swing and a miss.
Trumbo is the name of a blacklisted screenwriter famously played by Bryan Cranston and not a nuclear wasteland warrior. I yell Trumbo when I'm perplexed. Next up, Troublemaker. While ascending the chromatic scale, which creepy note does G always find following right behind him? The loathsome H, the eerie F sharp, the harrowing A, or the bone-chilling B flat? So what'd you pick? I'm sure you meant well. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? The note G is directly preceded by an F sharp. F's also haunted me throughout my academic career.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's known as, let's just talk about Idris Elba. In which of the following roles could we see Idris Elba exiled to the island of Elba? Idris Elba as the world's coolest Napoleon Bonaparte, Idris Elba as the most badass Emperor Nero you've ever seen, Idris Elba as the sexiest King George III there ever was, or Idris Elba as the manliest Joan of Arc in history. Hope you like what you picked. This is gonna hurt. You will call the right answer by its name. After being forced to abdicate the French throne, Napoleon Bonaparte was famously exiled to the island of Elba in the Tuscan archipelago. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category... Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. Part of the team. I hope you know what official titles belong on what teams. Good luck. Player one wins! Congratulations, Player One. You won! Bask in this. Bask in this. Basilisk. Bask in... Wait, what was I saying?
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pisser!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car!
Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of menu screens.
Cold brew for Anthony. Cold brew for Anthony.
People, enough with the fake names. I have a tall black coffee for people, enough with the fake names. Last call for people, enough with the fake names.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena. And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. Right now, I'm looking at 4 lucky people on a rocket ship to riches.
Great! So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple, by unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors aren't securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila! You've created a problem!
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it!
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve. We're halfway there. Tick-tock, time's running out.
Fantastic! Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't forget to spice it up with a little color.
We're at the halfway point. Okay, let's get a move on, folks. Time's almost over. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people think, hey, I really need that.
Let's go.
We're halfway there.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up. Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
Stand clear and watch us work. What's up, Toby? Seems like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I do this every time I lose my cool.
That is a problem. But I think I've got just what you need. It's something I like to call...
That sounds like a perfect solution. What's it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Oh, now that's catchy.
That's the idea. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I just want an easier this.
Well, I've got a plate full of fixins for you. It's simply called...
That's it? I mean, yay!
Take a look.
I love it. All it's missing is a tagline.
Get ready.
And scene. Great job, everyone! Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money.
Great! Now let's see which inventions got people excited.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did.
Ooh, a swing and a miss.
Oh, too bad. Maybe next time.
Nailed it. That's it.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Dun dun dun!
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, you know the drill. Let's draw. That's half your time.
Okay, let's wrap those drawings up. Okay, time for titles and taglines.
That's half your time.
Not to rush you, but the clock's a-ticking.
Okay, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
My job is great, but it needs more this.
Well, I've got the fix. I'd like to call it...
My prayers have been answered, but what's it look like?
Let me show you. You don't get that in Quiplash.
Tagline time.
Then take a gander here. And scene.
My job is great, but it needs more this.
Well, I've got the fix. Just call it...
Show me more.
Take a look-see.
That looks great. And scene. My job is great, but it needs more this.
Well, I've got you covered. It's called...
Art me up already.
Ready? Take a look. Peep that, Tobes.
Okay, lay that sweet, sweet tagline on me.
Here we go. And that's how it's done, everybody. Alright, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck!
Nailed it.
There you go.
So sad. Way to go.
That's it.
Congratulations! You clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say.